Hello student, welcome to Vidyanest with revision classes. See, one sum is visible, observe carefully.
Yes, sir.
An ellipse has OB as semi-minor axis, F and F dash, its foci, and the angle FB F dash is a right angle. Eccentricity is given in terms of 1 by root k. Then you are told to find the value of k. So what will be the figure? Just wait. That is the ellipse. Major and minor axis. Now, OB is minor axis. F and F dash are two foci. F dash are two foci. Now it is told that F dash is a right angle. Even the equation of the ellipse is not given, so I can consider let ellipse x square by a square y square by b square is equal to 1. Now, B is an ellipse has OB as semi-minor axis. This is major axis, A dash, major axis, and B dash, minor axis, where OB semi-minor axis, this length. I am letting 0, B. 0, B. This is A, 0. This is minus A, 0. Now, clearly it is told that F dash F dash 90-degree angle. Okay. So our job is to find F and F dash. What is F? Plus A, 0. What is F dash? Minus A, 0. Now, what is the slope of FB? Slope of FB, F is what? A, 0. This point A, 0. This point minus A, 0. The slope of FB a by minus b, and slope of f dash b. Slope of f dash b is what? This point minus a comma 0. So b, so there is one problem, reverse order I have written. y2 minus y1 means b minus 0, 0 minus a. That will give us the slope of fb, b by minus b by a, minus b by a. Therefore, slope of f dash b, b minus 0 by 0 minus of minus a, that is b by a. Now, this angle is 90 degree given. This is 90 degree given. That means if you consider this as M1 and M2, so you can write as f p f dash 90 degree M1 M2 minus 1. M1 is what? Therefore, b square is square is square. So this result you have got. How does it help us? E is what? Take the LCM. So a square is nothing but this. So instead of a square is square, instead of a square is square, that value will be dragged and placed. So instead of a square is square, you write a square minus b square. That will give us 2b square is equal to a square. 2b square is equal to a square. Now the question is how to find the eccentricity of this ellipse. Cancel. One by root 2. That is given what? 1 by root k. Compare. K is equal to 2. So we have got k is equal to 2. Understood? Go through at a glance.
Okay, sir.
Is the sum clear?
Clear, sir.
Now, you observe this sum. What is given? If two lines, this and this, are perpendicular, you can ask me why this condition is given. At the beginning, it is very difficult to comprehend why it is given. Because if I put 1 instead of A, I will get a valid result. Why there? The question has suggested us to, exclude 0 and 1. So let us proceed with according to its course, and let's see where we can, up to what extent we can reach. Okay, let's see. First of all, you find the slope of the first line, x plus a minus 1 into y. So you convert it into y is equal to mx plus c. This is equation number 1. Now you express this equation is also in terms of y is equal to mx plus c. Y is equal to mx plus c. So you have got both the equation in terms of y is equal to mx plus c. So seeing both the equation, you can understand what is their slope, what are their slope, and how the slope are related. The question suggests that two lines are perpendicular to each other. So here I considered it as M2, and here I consider it as M1. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Therefore, M1 into minus 1. That means cancel. So somehow we could reach up to this equation. Now, how to solve it? Here, you solve it by 0 of the polynomial which the concept which you got in class 9. See, if I put minus 1 in place of a, you see you will get 0. Yes or no? Okay, minus 1 whole cube minus 1, minus 1 whole square minus 1, minus 2 plus 2
Yes,
0.
sir.
So a plus 1 will be a factor. So you factorize in this way, a cube plus a square Now from first two term, I can take a square common. What will be left? A plus 1. Or from the next two, I can take minus 2 common. So a plus 1 common. If I take a plus 1 common, what will be left in the bracket? This thing. Okay. Now, this part cannot be equal to 0. Why? Because obviously it is a minus 1 whole square plus 1 greater than 1. So a, from here I can say a is minus 1. A is minus 1. Now the question is why this condition was given? 0 and 1, exclusion of 0 and 1. See, if I include 0 and if I put a is equal to 0, here I will get undefined value, and if I get a is equal to 1 here, I will get undefined value. But two functions, two straight lines, linear equations are real. So we have to exclude those 2 points for which the equation becomes undefined. Understand? So
Yes, understood.
once you get a is equal to minus 1 in both the equation, you put and see the outcome. You have got a is equal to minus 1. So x plus a is equal to minus 1, x minus 2i is equal to 1. In this equation, you put minus 1. This is from 1. From 1 we get. From 2, y minus 2x plus 1. That is from 2. That is from 2. Now, solve it. In place of y, the value of this y will be plucked and put. So, x is value 3 by 5. Once you get x is equal to 3 by 5, you put it in either of this equation. Here, 3 by 5. See, in this equation better if you put. Y is equal to minus 1 by 5. So, the point of intersection of two perpendicular lines. Therefore, point of intersection of two perpendicular lines 3/5, comma minus 1/5. Now, from 0, 0 means origin, we have to find the distance of this. Nine by 25, 1 by 25, 10 by 25. So that is nothing but root p by q. So here we can reduce it more, 2 by 5. That is root p by q. And what we are told to find in the question, p comma q. So compare, p comma q is 2 comma 5. Hope you understood this sum.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just go through this sum at a glance and find the way out. Work, just think for 2 minutes. Have you gone through?
Yes, sir.
Now, it is given that these two lines are parallel. Okay. It is so simple approach. But once you mention that they are parallel, so their coefficient of their variable must be same. Here it is parallel. Why? If I take the coefficients ratio, so A by A1 is equal to B by B1 not equal to C by C1, then two lines, then above two lines will be parallel. Now, but in case of finding distance, if you keep the equation, mainly the second equation, uh, you know, uh, unchanged, then you cannot use that distance formula directly, because in distance formula, two parallel lines coefficient must be same, ax plus by plus c, ax plus by plus c1. So this 6x minus 8y minus 15, from this equation I can extract 1, 2. That 2 will get cancelled with 0. This is equation 1. Now, this is equation 2. Now, distance between these two lines. So, 9, that distance is equal to 10K. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Go through this sum at a glance. Have you gone through?
Yes, certain.
First, you spend 2 minutes for it and just uh, give me some idea how to proceed. Any idea you are getting?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salvina, sir. I got the answer 11132.
11132. Okay. Okay. We also do. Let's see. I am also doing with you. Let's see your answer and my answer will match or not.
Okay, sir.
First, we'll take this series A5, A10, A15 up to A2020. That means that terms confined in inner brackets, which is the part of this series, and let us find its summation. Now this represents what? These are the elements recurred by every 5 elements, A5, A10, A15, A2020. So how many elements are there? You can derive that and extract. So there exist 404 number of terms. Now 404 number of terms, this much we can get. Now this A5, what is meant by A5? A1 plus (4D). What about A10? A1 plus 9D. A1 plus 14D. So it is A1 plus 20,190. Okay, up to this stage, no problem, I think.
No problem.
Good.
No, sir.
Okay, just wait. Now, what to do? A5 plus A2020. And this is one thing. Another thing is that we have come to know it has 404 number of terms. So there is one formula. I hope you can remember: n by 2 first term plus last term. That is the summation formula. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So its summation is 404 by 2. What is the first term? A5. And what is the last term? A0, A2020. Sorry. Now this part will get cancelled. What is A5? Use this concept. A1 plus 4D. What is A020? Use that concept. A1 plus 2019D. So that gives us what? A1 plus A1, twice A1 plus 2023D. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
2023D. Now this 202, what we'll do with this? I can split it into two parts. A1 plus A1. 2023D. What is that? 202 A1 plus A2024. Okay? A1 plus A2024. That is the value of what? This term's value. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, how does it help you? How does it help you? Now you come to this condition that this result is given to us. A1 plus A5, A10, A15, two, two, three, three. Now this result you have just got. Instead of this result, you plug this value and put here. Okay? ये जो result, ये इसका जो result है, देखो इसका जो summation, this summation you got here, summation of this number, and this is reduced to this. So 202 A1 plus A0 2024 plus is equal to 2233. Now this part I will keep isolated and this part I will put in a bracket. A1 plus this thing common. So it repeats 202 plus 1 203 times. 203 times. Now the question is, can I cancel it somehow or not? A1 plus, oh sorry. See, if I cancel it, 11 A1 plus A2024 is 11. So this value we have got. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now let's see what we are told to find. A1 plus A024. How many terms are there? All consecutive terms. Now you are told to find A1 plus A2 plus A3 up to A2024. 2024 by 2. First term plus last term. Now first term plus last term. This cancel. 1012 into this part just derive 11. Now multiply. Okay, your answer is right. Okay, wonderful sum this is. Hope you understood. Now
Yes, sir.
go through this sum at a glance. Hope you have gone through.
Yes, sir.
See, let us draw the figure. There is one circle. Circle's equation is given x square plus y square minus 2x minus 6y plus 6 is equal to 0. Okay. Now, you bring the proper form of the circle. You add 10 in left hand side as well as in right hand side. So, center 1, 3 and radius 2. Now, one of the diameters of this circle, diameter will pass through 1, 3. One, the diameter of this circle is a chord of another circle with center 2, 1. So, you draw another circle. A little bit mistake in figure. That is the circle, center 1, 3 and this is the diameter. One comma 3. Radius 2 means this length is 2. Now, another circle whose chord is that diameter. Another circle whose chord is that diameter. Okay? Yes or no? And its center is 2, 1. we have to find the radius of that circle. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Just see, first we'll find the distance between the center of this circle and this circle. Let this is P, this is Q, that is O, that is R. We are finding that R now. Then we will join this thing. So OR root 5. Its length is root 5. This length is 2. Already we got. Now we have to find OR or OP, sorry. By Pythagoras theorem, OP is what? OP square just wait, hold on. 2, 1, 1, 3. Wait. X square minus 2x. I have taken plus 1 plus 9. 1 plus 9. So we had 6. So 10 minus 6, 4, 2 square. 1, 3. Center of this circle and radius of this circle is 2. Now, considering this thing as the chord, a circle is drawn whose center is 2, 1. So we know the radius 2 minus 1, 1 minus 3, root 5. This angle is 90. Radius of the circle asks to find. I think there is some problem in this. One of the diameters of this circle, x square minus 2x plus 1, y square minus 6x plus 9 is required. But we had 6. 1 plus 9, 1 plus 9. So this is the balanced equation. This length is 2 and this length is root 5. Okay. Now Pythagoras theorem. That is 2 square plus root 5 whole square, root 9, 3. Sometimes simple calculation can put you in confusion. So simple sum this is, but sometimes simplicity brings some confusion in mind. Go through this sum. At a glance, you look after this sum and first you try. Have you gone through?
Yes.
After this sum? Huh? Gone through?
Yes. Yes. Sir.
See, eccentricity of the ellipse, you know. Eccentricity of the ellipse. Eccentricity of ellipse. Root 1 minus b square by a square. What is a square? 4. What is b square? 3. Half. Eccentricity of the hyperbola. Root 1 plus b square by a square. What is b square? B square itself. What is a square? 64. Now, how these eccentricities are related? One eccentricity is reciprocal the other. Therefore, as one eccentricity is reciprocal is what? 2. That is the eccentricity of eccentricity this. This 1 plus b square by 64 is equal to 2. Squaring both sides. So b square by 64 is equal to 1. B square is equal to 64. Option 2. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Let us do one sum which came in this year joint entrance 2026. It came in JEE Main 2026. Just go through this sum at a glance. Have you gone through?
Yes, sir. Gone through.
So this is a complex number which is given in Cartesian form, but we can convert it into polar form or in Euler's form. First, we will convert it into polar form. This year JEE Main it came. This year JEE Main, it is little bit. It has drawn the attention of the students, guardians throughout the nation, because this year question according to this year students version, question came little bit tough. Let us reveal or explore the toughness. Is it really tough, or it depends on the preparation? Root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 plus I by 2. Root 3 by 2 means, you know, the polar form is cos theta plus I sin theta. So I can write cos pi by 6 plus I sin pi by 6. That is z. So the z is somehow converted into polar form from Cartesian form. Okay. Now, if you wish, you can convert it into Euler's form. Why? What is the use of this Euler's form? Because Z's 201 power has to be taken. So if I convert it into Euler's form, then there is a flavor, there will be a flavor of indices, simple indices. How? You are told to find Z to the power 201. See, so we have got e to the power this thing. Now I will get what? Using these, what I will get? It means cos 67 pi by 2 plus I sin 67 pi by 2. Tell me, up to this stage, could you follow?
Yes, sir. Right.
Now
Yes, sir.
67 pi by 2. What is meant by 67 pi by 2? See, it rotates 16 times, then we will get 64 pi by 2, then 65, 66, 67. So cos 67 pi by 2 plus 0 means minus sin 0. So it is 0. And sin 67 pi by 2 means sin 67 pi by 2 plus 0 it comes to fourth quadrant where sign is negative, either fourth or 3. You can consider any quadrant in which this lies, because plus 0 or minus 0 will not differ, but it will be minus cos 0. So minus 1. The whole thing is reduced to a simple term minus I. Now you see Z to the power 201 minus I itself whole to the power 8 will be what? Just now we have got Z to the power 201 is Z to the power 201 is minus I. So minus I, instead of this I can write minus I. So minus 2I. So minus 2 to the power 8 I to the power 8. Okay. Understand? Now
Yes, sir. Understood.
minus 2 to the power 8 means what? Minus 2 to the power 8 means 256. I to the power 8 means 1. 256. So option 2 is correct. You go through the sum at a glance. It is no current sum. Just wait. I'm coming. Hope you understood this.
Yes, sir.
So it was that much of tough? No, I think.
No, sir.
Go through this sum. First you go through, try. Have you gone through?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's discuss. We have already had the knowledge that if there is a point, say x1, y1, and there is a straight line x2, y2, p dash is the image of p. So how to find the image? With this equation. So this is the direct rule to find the image of a point with respect to a line. x2, y2 is the image of x1, y1. x1 will be given, y1 given, a, b, everything will be given. Now let's see how can I use this formula in finding the image. You can use conventional method also, but once we have come to know there is such a formula by which directly we can find image, so no use of ignoring that. See, first of all, the line is y is equal to minus x. So you rewrite the line in terms of this. Now image of P, let image of P is x1, y1. So x1 minus a by 1. 1 is what? Coefficient of x. y1 minus b by 1 minus 2. ax1. A is what? 1. What is x1? A. Here x1 is a. 1 into b by 1 square plus 1 square. Now, if I make these two equal, x1 is minus b. That means A, that component's image is minus b. And if I equate this one, therefore image of AB with respect to y is equal to minus x is minus b minus a. Tell me up to this stage, is it clear to you?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Now that derived point's image has to be found with respect to another line. See, the image of this is q actually. This is q. This point is q according to the question. Now another line, image of q on the line y is equal to x, that is r. So let image of q be r. Let image of q be r. That means x2 minus x1 by 1 by minus 2 2b minus 2a by 2. So 2 cancel. Now you equate this with this. And y2 plus a by minus 1. Here x2 is minus a, here y2 is minus b. So the point r minus a minus b. So image of q is somehow derived minus a minus b. Okay. Hello. Got it?
Got it, sir.
Now you again come to the question. What we are actually told to find? Midpoint of PR. So we have got P already given in the question, A comma B are just now derived minus A minus B. Therefore, midpoint of PR 0, 0. Option 4. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Just go through the sum. This type came exact this type in 2024 JEE Main. Just go through at a glance. Have you gone through?
Yes, sir. Go.
So this sum demands symmetrical form. Symmetrical form is what? Say this is any straight line. This is any point x1, y1, and this is x comma y. This distance is r. Now this angle, say theta measured. So how to find this r? By symmetrical form. So here the same concept to be followed. Y is equal to 4x given. Now that is y is equal to 4x. Any point 4 comma 1 x4 y1. From there you have to find the distance of a point which make angle 135 degree with positive direction of x-axis. This point is x comma y, which we are supposed to be found. Now by symmetrical form we can write this distance is r, x minus r by cos 135 y minus 1 is equal to r. Cos 135 is what? Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. Cos 135 minus 1 by root 2. So that is the point x comma y. X comma y lies where? On this line. What is y? 3 root 2. Option 1. Got it?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Go through the sum at a glance. Have you gone through?
Yes.
See, if a focal chord of the parabola is this, so 2x minus y minus 8 is equal to 0 is a focal chord that means the chord passes through focus a comma 0. Here instead of a we have got a by 4 comma 0. So that is the focus. So a by 4 will satisfy this equation because that is the focal chord will pass through this. So 2 into a by 4 minus 0 minus 8 is equal to 0. Okay. So you cancel it. That will give you a is equal to 16. Now, equation of the directrix you have to find. Does it match with any option? Option 1. Okay.
Okay. Sir.
Just wait. Go through this sum. Arithmetic mean of two distinct positive real number a and b is twice the geometric mean. Just go through this sum. Have you gone through?
Yes, sir.
See, arithmetic mean a plus b by 2 geometric mean root AB. Now, according to the question, arithmetic mean is twice the geometric mean. This much we have got. A minus B whole square, one formula of junior class, you are taught A minus B whole square, A plus B whole square minus 4AB. Just recall that formula. Here, in which A plus B is nothing but 4 root AB. AB. So, root 12 AB, that means 2 root 3 root AB. Now, you have got A minus B, you have had A plus B. Divide it and see the outcome. Cancel. Now use componendo and dividendo. Remove the brackets. So option 1. Okay. Got it?
Got it.
Now we'll conclude with a sum which came in JEE 2022. We'll do the sum with some shortcut trick, not with binomial. What is the shortcut trick? We'll use the formats principle. We'll conclude today's class with this sum. Next day we'll do some, I'll put some extra time. I have some, I'm in a hurry. See, if you get, suppose you are dividing A by M with remainder B with quotient this. Now, modulo theorem states what? This divisor is called modulo, and B, this is A is dividend. B is divisor, quotient. That means that yesterday's concept of polynomial or divisibility theorem can be placed in form of modulo. Now, Fermat's principle states that even if we take some power of left component of the dividend, then I will get the same power on the remainder also. Suppose this is n, and divisor would be same. Means if a is divided by n with remainder b, then a to the power n also be divided by n, give you b to the power n. Okay, so you just remember this property. Now here we are dividing 7 to the power 103 by 17, and we are told to find the remainder of this. Now you start in this way. 7 square. 7 square is what? 49. So you divide 49 by 17. In this type of division, your main aim will be to keep the remainder either in 1 or -1. Why? Because suppose remainder is 1. If I take the power, remainder will remain same, or remainder is -1. Then easily we can get the remainder. But if remainder is 5, 5 to the power say 23, it will be also a big calculation. But here you see, hardly we can make the difference between divisor and dividend either 1 or -1. So you take the nearest value. 370 is a 51, remainder is -2. So 7 square is divided by 17. That means modulo, remainder is -2. Now this 7 square what value will help you to reach 103. That is the big issue. First of all, you do one thing. You take 50 power to both sides. That Fermat's principle gives the privilege. I can take power 50 to both sides. So 7 to the power 100, 2 to the power 50, mod 7. Now you are dividing 7 to the power 100 by 7, getting 2 to the power 50. Now you have to find 7 to the power 103. 7 to the power 103. See, what will you do with this? How to get 7 to the power 103? You do one thing. You multiply both sides by 7 cube. So at least we have got in left component 7 to the power 103, which is the actual dividend. Seven cube being divided by 7. Now the dividend is reduced to this, because right now divisor is not 0, so I will keep on dividing. Now I will divide, instead of this I will divide this thing, 2 to the power 50 into 7 cube. I am dividing it by 7. See, 2 cube, if you divide it by 7, remainder is 1. Now you take 16th power, 1 to the power 16 by mod 7. 2 to the power 48. But I have to get 2 to the power 50. So 2 to the power 48 into 2 square is 2 square. That means if you divide 2 to the power 50, you will get 4 if you divide by 7. Therefore, 2 to the power 50 into 7 cube will give you 4 into 7 cube. See, there is one mistake. I wrote 17, that is 17. So, not 7, 17. So, there is some mistake. This part you exclude. 2 to the power 4. 2 to the power 4. I have to divide it by 17 now. Actually, say 17. By mistake, I wrote 7. 2 to the power 4 is 16. If you divide it by 17, remainder is -1. Mod 17. Now, how to get nearest value to 2 to the power 50? Take 12 power. 2 to the power 48. Now, to get 2 to the power 50, you introduce 2 squared to both sides. That means 2 to the power 50 will give you 4 remainder if you divide it by 17. So 2 to the power 50 into 7 cube means 4 into 7 cube by 17. Now 7 cube means 343 into 4. So 1372, you are dividing it by 17. So remainder 17 minus 5, 12. Okay?
Okay, sir.
So this sum, flabbergasted sum, I hope you have really enjoyed it, and you go through. Next day we'll come with so many this type of lucrative and conceptual sums. Till then, goodbye. See you.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, sir.
Bye.